marry a Korean girl.
What up?
Hello?
The
No,
first
let
thing
Jay
we're gonna
finish
hear
up.
this
No, no,
episode is
yeah.
Korean
I
girl.
was just gonna say, man, old wise Korean man once said, to marry a Korean girl, you got to beat her dad at StarCraft. So
Wow, nice.
I can never get with a Korean girl. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
I can coach you up, don't worry.
StarCraft's a great game. When I lived in Korea, I used to watch StarCraft on TV. It was awesome. They had 2 StarCraft channels. 2. It's amazing.
I always hear about the old StarCraft stuff and how it was just like the best shit out there.
It was incredible. It was so fun to watch. So fun to watch. Folks, welcome to the Darkest Hour, episode 21. We have a special guest this evening, KenKnobi. Hello, Ken. How are you?
Hi, hello. It's me, the wizard
Yes.
guy, number 2.
The other wizard guy. Okay, we're gonna get to that in a little bit. Who is number 1 and who's number 2? But we won't touch that yet. Chats, as you guys could see, we have some new assets. Pretty incredible. We have a makeover. We have this this new end and start slate. It's very pretty. And we also
Looks
have, I know, it's amazing. We have this, and that's all of it actually. There's nothing else. But it's pretty goddamn sexy, and that's courtesy of Eiler. Sorry, Ailer. His name's Ailer.
Thank you, Ailer.
E-I-L-U-R.
Yeah,
It's
sure,
Ailer. Yeah. He did it for free. He's a fan of the podcast. He was just like, here you go. Here's some new assets. Because apparently the stuff that Donnie made wasn't good enough for Ailer. So
You know, I never claimed to be an artist.
it was amazing. It looked great. I
It
like
looked
the
good
old
until you
look.
saw what he made.
Yes.
You know, his looks great. Mine was passable, manageable, you know? But no, the new stuff's fantastic. So shout out to that guy.
Yeah, the little podcast is growing up. Thank you, Ailer. Appreciate that. Before we get into chatting with Ken, we had a notification in the Dark and Darker Discord. We got a community announcement from Terrence himself. And you know what? It wasn't one that was very exciting, unfortunately. But it's okay. By the way, my throat's kind of fucked up today and I have a cough. So if my voice randomly drops out and I cough a lot into the mic, sorry about that. My apologies. I don't know what's wrong. But here is the message that we got from Terrence. It says, hello at everyone. I wanted to provide a quick update on the legal situation. Our lawyers in the U.S. have gotten a 30-day extension before we have to respond to the lawsuit there. I think it's in Washington State, if I'm not mistaken. This is very common in U.S. courts. I wish I could share more information about our strategy, but I'll need to stay silent for a bit longer, due to the sensitivity of this issue. I look forward to sharing more soon. As always, hold the line.
Hold the line.
Well, that kind of
Did
sucks.
you see the Gigacopium take on that announcement?
Drop it on us. What you got?
There's 6 sentences,
Okay.
and in the last sentence, there's
no.
19 characters. That's what people
Come
are
on,
on now.
seriously?
I don't know.
I'm not going to
Dead
count it.
serious.
I
I already
believe
looked.
you.
I've
Wow.
already looked. That with the SDF, 6 and 19. I don't know, man. It's a little weird.
What time is
I'm
there
gonna,
in Korea
I'm gonna
right
come
now?
up. I'm gonna come up with a crazy statement here. All right, this is just a PSA for everybody. Out in the world, you know, no matter what you're into, there are beautiful women and beautiful men out in this world. Some would argue much more entertaining than sitting here and counting the words and characters in an SDF statement. I'm gonna encourage anybody who did that. Just go outside for like 5 minutes tomorrow. Get a little bit of sun. Just kind of hang out and get back to us. You know.
Take your phone with the Discord app installed on it outside.
Yeah.
And
there you
look
go.
at the Dark and Darker Discord server
you go.
outside. That's how you should do it.
Just a little sun. And we'll go from there.
Well,
We'll
it's
start with 5 minutes.
It's just after 11 a.m. on the 19th in Korea. It's the 18th today. It's Father's Day, by the way. Happy Father's Day to the dads.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Very cute. It's you know the eve of the 19th, or tomorrow's the 19th. It's the 18th, the eve before we're supposed to get this announcement. I don't think it's going to happen, or sorry, not announcement, early access. I don't think it's going to happen. Ken, we got to ask you, is it happening? What do you think?
That's basically a sure thing in my mind. I'm ready. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna happen last time. I was talking so much shit about. There's no way they're dropping early or the last playtest because of all the lawsuit stuff. But then they dropped it, and I look like an idiot. So I'm just ready.
You didn't think
I'm
so?
ready. Oh no, I was
I'm
not.
surprised.
I was the biggest hater on it. I was flaming all my friends who were, getting their Red Bulls ready. I was a non-believer.
I'm surprised that they
He
gave
was
us a
stoned
date.
first day. He was just like, "Oh God, I'm high after stream."
Oh, I was up for like 20 hours straight, and then it dropped, and then SDF or not SDF, whoever was listening to Spotify, who was it? Grayson.
Grayson,
with
yeah,
the
Grayson.
Spotify playlist. Oh man, it just took me by surprise. I turned on stream after being out for 20 hours, and then streamed for another 20 hours.
Jesus.
Great time though.
Wow, the dedication is real. Okay, so if, let's say, a playtest or early access actually did drop this month, do you think we're going to get any sort of warning, or is it just going to be a message? Here's a torrent link. Go for it. What do you guys think? Any
You go
warning?
first, Ken.
I don't think they're gonna give us a warning. I think their lawyers are telling him not to say anything. So if we do get anything, it'll just be random. That's just my.
I agree with that. Yeah. Donnie?
Didn't they? Okay, here's my problem. Didn't they not put the torrent link in their Discord last time?
They did.
Why was that?
And then it broke like Discord policy or some shit, and then they had to do it in a hash.
In a tweet, and then like the tweet got taken down, right?
Yeah, why was the
Yep.
tweet taken down? What happened with that?
DMCA'd my next one.
Those cunts. God damn them.
I think it was copy striked or some shit. So it must have been my next one.
No shit.
But no, it's not happening. You're insane.
It's not happening
guys,
tomorrow. I don't
Don't wake
think
up
so.
early. Don't call into work, please.
I'm waking
Take
up
care of
early.
yourself.
Are you really?
Cleared my
I
schedule.
am. I woke up early
Wow.
for dark, dude. You don't think I'm gonna wake up for possibly a drop tomorrow? Come on now.
Oh man.
Yeah, where's Julia now? Oh, dude, let me. While we talk about this next, but I'm gonna look for any updates on our good friend. But no, it's not happening. Like, come on. Let's
I
be
want it to
realistic.
happen, but I'm in the camp that does not think it's going to happen anymore on the 19th. It's unfortunate to say
No,
that.
I don't think
but-
I don't think it's actually gonna happen, but I'll be damned if I'm not ready for it, just in case, you know.
My new guess is sometime this year. That's my new guess.
I'm just gonna believe it into reality. If I just tell myself that it's coming out tomorrow, surely it will.
I hope you're right. Keep believing.
bad, bro.
Believe for me, please.
I just want to say, so I was checking the Dark Discord. No update. He has now, the Julian character has now changed his name to Dark Beta Was a Lie. That is their Discord name in their server.
No way. Really?
And look at it.
I left the server. I don't want. I left the server.
I'll snip. But
Wow.
and also I was like, let me just check the share channel. Let me see what's in this Discord. We are shared a few times in their like content sharing channel. So
Talking mad shit. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a few shares. So shout out to the people.
I was silenced for 30 minutes in the Dark and Darker general chat for warning people about the scam. It was very weird. It was
Yeah.
starting shit. They said I was starting conflict by warning people about the scam. Very, very odd. You can troll, you can flame, you can say Nexon wins, Iron Mace loses. That's all good to go. But you try to warn a motherfucker about a scam, you get silenced. That's okay.
We should link Jay's OnlyFans in the Dark and Darker general chat. See what happens.
Please no.
I thought it was
think
I thought it was a live Jasmine. Is it a live? Is it an
Whatever.
OnlyFans or a live
I
Jasmine?
don't
Sniff
think
ya,
I'm on
Jay suck
multiple
ya.
platforms.
Jay fuck ya, not suck ya.
Jay fuck
Jay
ya,
fuck
there
ya.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay
Whoa,
fuck ya.
whoa. Where that? Whoa.
Is that the private one? I can't remember.
No,
So
it doesn't exist.
so we have a special guest. Like I said, we have KenKnobi here, one of the best wizards in the world, and I'm going to start some questions here. I'm just going to go hard right off the bat. Who is the better wizard, Jay or Ken?
Touch Jay easily. I'm shit.
Oh, he's got rank 1 3 times. I have a 1 time.
See,
That's
it's
here's the
that's
problem.
math.
Here's the problem with that. Wizards are smart, right? He's just setting you up. He's getting you lubed up. You're readied up. So when the 1v1 does happen, you get overconfident. He's this is the anime
Living
moment
dead.
where he's like adjusting his glass. He's like, Jay's way better. and like his master plan is going on in his head. Like you're getting lubed up, dude. But enjoy it.
I'm pretty
Nah, I
sure
can't
3
aim.
is a bigger number than 1.
You didn't apply yourself. You weren't trying half those playtests.
No, that's not true.
You're playing solo. I had good
I was just trying to go for.
teammates.
I was going for 2 different leaderboards. Number 1 pickpocketer and number 1 wizard at the same time. Dude. It's hard to
Exactly.
juggle.
Yeah,
Mm.
Who got number 1 first?
Ken.
me
Okay.
and last.
Jay. Oof. Jay.
And
Sort
in
of
the
the
middle.
founding father
And the one before.
of Wizards, right here.
And the one time he beat me, it was only by 6.
Oof.
But who's counting? Who's counting? Who's counting?
Oh, whoa. 12, man. I got a screenshot.
You
11,
screenshotted
one of those.
early.
Double
No.
digits, dude.
Okay.
The final
Respect on
digits,
it.
baby. Final
Oh.
1.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
You guys are both good. Here's a question. Is it good to have more than one wizard in a party? Would you guys ever roll together as a duo?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Oh, we played together a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
When
actually
Ken
a lot
and
of
I
fun.
duoed, what was it, playtest 4? I don't think we died for literally like 10 raids. It was kind of unfair.
Hmm.
We
I
didn't
think
get
we
wiped
full died.
anyways.
Yeah, one of us would die and
Yeah.
we would get out with each other's loot or something and reset.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. What's the
And then we
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
played in playtest 5 and I fireballed him straight in the back of the head. My
Well done.
bad.
So, Ken, what is the ideal gear setup for Wiz? What do you think? Like, skill-wise, perk-wise, gear-wise? Are you just like a spellbook dude? Or do you want like a dagger and a crystal ball? Like, what's your dream setup across the
I
board?
think most of the stuff is definitely viable, but I personally like the spellbook and the crystal sword as my like duo weapon, or like a spellbook and a crossbow if I'm feeling memey.
A crossbow. Interesting.
The crossbows, dude, people don't expect the crossbow.
You ignite
you
it
just-
first?
Not always, but you just haste and viz, and like from invisibility, you can just pop somebody with a crossbow because it doesn't take you out of stealth when you swap weapons. It's very fun. Very
that
fun.
actually sounds kind of nice.
I've seen those videos where you're like cleaving through 3 mans with a crystal sword. Kind of disgusting, dude. I would never do that.
Oh, dude, it's great. It's great. Ignite plus crystal sword is best in slot DPS.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, not fair. Unbalanced. Everyone's using the crystal ball and the dagger. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they don't know.
Right?
I saw some pretty nasty videos of people essentially being wizard rogue using dagger with crystal ball. It was pretty fucking
Was it
strong.
Apollo or something?
Can't remember the content creator, but it seemed
Apollo
strong.
was like the crystal ball wizard is actually nasty with it.
I
Interesting.
think it's anything you could do with the ball dagger, you could do with the sword. It's just you have to swap
Right.
weapons to cast.
Right.
That and it probably one shots way more often. Because with like ball dagger, you gotta like usually stab 2 or 3 times.
Oh, sword's way more damage, way more range. You attack a little bit
Right.
slower though.
So, Ken, when did you first hear about Dark and Darker? When did you jump on the Dark and Darker bandwagon? And
I played the original first alpha. I don't even think it was considered a playtest yet. Like it was playtest 0. I think if
Oh,
you're
okay.
going up numbers. I think So Bad Strange came to me and he told me about it. He's
Nice.
like, "Oh, this is this new full loot medieval game," and I'm like, "Okay, So Bad," because So Bad will come to me every week with a new game, and half the time they're shit. So I just wrote it off. I was like, sure, I'll try that out at some point. And then I saw one of my favorite streamers, Jonah Vale, was playing it too, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll request access. And I played the playtest 0, got heavily addicted. And now we're here.
A little jealous.
Gotcha. My
Just a little bit.
next question was going to be, how long had you been creating content on YouTube in particular before Dark and Darker?
I mean, I just did it on and off for funsies before Dark
Okay.
and Darker, but Dark and Darker is when I started to try to take it a little more seriously.
Yeah, your channel seemed to be popping. I mean, your wizard school stuff was great. You have great videos. I feel like a lot of people were attracted to your wizard gameplay.
Yeah, as long as Dark and Darker is out, I could start pumping the content out. It's hard when there's not many other games to play.
Do you not do
Right.
much like streaming or anything when Dark and Darker's not out?
I try to, but if I don't love a game, I have a hard time streaming it.
Agreed.
True.
Do you like DayZ?
See,
Nah,
here,
nah,
no,
not
hold
too
on,
much.
Ken. Before you get into this, with him,
Okay.
this man's a degenerate DayZ player. Just won't give up.
It's
He's
true.
beat several horses. He's bought a new horse, killed it, still beat it. Bought a new horse. He just Just understand if you enable him, what you're getting into. So tread carefully is what I'm telling you.
I acknowledge DayZ as one of the greatest games that define the genre for like survival, hardcore games, but it's just not for me. It's too slow, and I value my time too much.
Fair enough.
No.
Fair enough.
That's why I can't play Chernarus. It's too much of
Chernarus
nothing
sucks. Yeah, Chernarus blows.
Yeah.
The
Like,
modded
if
stuff,
I
like
don't-
Namalsk,
Towns.
Namalsk is the shit. Yeah,
Namalsk is good. If I can't see a player every 30, 45 minutes and like have an interaction of like I avoid them or we fight or I just see them in the distance, then I don't want to play. That's too much of nothing happening.
the modded server Escape from Namalsk is quite good. I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't played it. Jay's shaking his head. You know you
It was
like it.
good. It was good.
It's good. It's essentially,
It
if
was
you guys don't know, it is Tarkov in DayZ. So you're essentially playing open world Escape from Tarkov with shitty DayZ mechanics, but it's pretty goddamn good. There's extractions and all of the merchants and traders are present in a safe zone, and you can go back into the map and find loot and extract and sell it all and rinse repeat. And there's tons of PvP, non-stop action. There's labs, key cards that you can find, and you can find epic loot with the red key card and shit. There's bloodsuckers and other PvE creatures that you can fight beyond just zombies.
Really? How much have you played of this?
Escape from Namalsk, like probably only like 12 hours.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
How much did
It's
they pay you
good.
for the segment, Soma?
Yeah, you getting paid? Stake.com? Are they?
It's a good pitch.
Yeah, I'm moving to Kick. No, I'm not getting paid anything. I don't have. There's no game that I really enjoy, especially for streaming. And 20,000 hours later of DayZ, it's still like the best stream game for me personally. I tried to stream like TFT the other day. No one wants to fucking see that shit. No one cares. No one wants to see that shit.
Can I ask a question? I'm gonna
For
I'm
me,
gonna
anyway,
sidetrack
for my
here,
channel.
back to the Kick and the stake thing.
Oh god.
What can you not do on Kick? Could I if I was like an attractive woman, could I have my boobs out on Kick?
I sent you a screenshot of a naked woman spread eagle sucking a man's penis on Kick, and she was not banned. Do you not remember that screenshot? We all looked at it.
Dude. So why are there not like a ton of really attractive girls just boobs out playing video games on Kick.com?
I'm pretty sure they changed the terms of service. You can't be nude anymore.
Damn it, Kick, you're selling out.
Unlucky.
Wow, Kick. What the
This
fuck?
was
The
the
biggest
cool
selling
Twitch.
point.
It was supposed to be the cool Twitch. Oh,
I bet they
no.
banned dick print too. I can't be a thought. I can't be a male thought on Kick.
Oh,
All right. Anyway, back to
that's
the
hilarious.
actual discussion.
Anyway, so back to Dark and Darker. The next class is Warlock, which is very exciting. At this point, we're all kind of like over Bard, right? We've moved on. That class kind of blows. I know it was very bare bones. It needs more, and obviously it was just an initial foray into what that class could be. Some initial testing. I get it. There's going to be a lot more to Bard, but it still
It's
sucks.
sweet. It's sweet.
Do you like Bard?
I think it's awesome.
Okay.
I love
Tell
having a
me.
Bard on
Tell
my
us
team.
why. Tell us why.
Bard is specifically good with Wizard because you could like haste and viz your Bard in, and they can open up with like the Song of Peace and make it so they can't attack, but you can still cast spells as a wizard. So you send your Bard in as a little CC bot, and then you follow him as a wizard, and then you have basically 5 or however many seconds it is while they can't do anything, where you could just mow them down with magic missiles. But that's why I like
I
Bard.
tried it a little bit.
It's only good with Wizard. It's bad with every other class in the game.
That's actually a cool strat. I like that.
It's sweet.
What about boss runs? Do you think the Bard would be good against Lich, doing the Chaotic Discord song, just having his minions turn on him and whack him to death? You could just kite around playing that song.
I don't see why it wouldn't be good. I haven't seen anybody do it though.
I feel like that could be cool.
I wonder if you could solo the Lich doing that.
I feel like Bard
Maybe.
could pull it off.
Close.
Yeah.
Sounds like a sub at range video.
We shall see.
For
But yes, Warlock is the next class, and I'm assuming it's going to be a lot different than the Wizard. have you thought about Warlock at all, and what kind of cool spells or abilities could be attached to that class, or are you just waiting to see?
I'm waiting to see. I have no idea what they're gonna do because they seem to be pulling a lot of their source material from like Dungeons and Dragons lore.
Yeah.
And there's just hundreds of Warlock spells they could pick and choose from. So we won't know until we see it.
Fair enough. Are you willing to change classes? Do you think if the Warlock comes out the gate badass, would you
Wait.
ditch Wizard and go Warlock?
Hold on. Have you been playing Wizard the last few playtests? Like, that's your main?
Yeah, he's like the number one
Oh
wizard.
my god. Are you okay?
Wizard's great.
He's like the best wizard.
I don't know. All right, fine.
I mean, it's
Maybe in your
miserable, and I hate every second of it. I mean,
I tell people the same shit. People are like, I'm a rogue main. Should I play wizard? I'm like, if you want to uninstall the game, yeah, go for it. You know?
I wouldn't recommend Wizard to my loved ones, but that's what I do.
Yeah.
Wizard's hard, man. To get started, it's ridiculously hard. I tried it. I got to level 5 or 6. I think I'd never found a spell book once. I got out, a few times with some loot, but I never really found any gear, and I just kind of ditched it. I just sucked. I mean, I sucked. It takes a special kind of nerd to be a wizard. I know.
We'll coach you up. Don't worry.
I'm good.
I told him that.
I'm good. You guys take it. I'm gonna be a
Gear 'em up,
warlock.
Get your level 15, dude.
I'm going
Load up the spell book.
warlock, dude. I'm going all in on warlock. Assuming it's good. If it sucks, I'm just gonna go back to fighter. But what's your other class, Ken, besides wizard?
Originally, what I originally played was cleric in playtest 0, and I kind of dabble with it every now and then. But it's been
Interesting.
mostly wizard.
Strong, right?
A
Especially
Very.
last playtest.
Very strong, yeah.
I might play Cleric this next playtest.
I would argue cleric's probably the best class. Period.
Really?
Yeah,
Why do you say
yeah.
that?
I mean,
100%.
they could just do everything. They
They
can
can.
heal. They could buff. They could out melee the best meleers. They've ranged. They could just do everything. They could solo the boss.
Yeah, I saw
Not
like
easily.
a pure spellcasting cleric that was solo in the Goblin Caves, and he was just running all like the damaging spells and I think like a self heal or something like that. And he destroyed everyone. Once he killed me with Locust Swarm, I spectated, and he was earthquaking motherfuckers and Locust Swarming people and slapping ass. It was insane. I don't think he ever used his weapon. He was just killing people with spells.
That's kind of badass.
It was cool as fuck. It was amazing.
The shadow cleric.
I don't know what
Assume.
I don't know what you call
I've
him,
seen the
but,
buff
man.
ball like melee cleric. I've seen that guy before. Where everyone rolls cleric.
What?
I've seen like a 3-stack that like buff the shit out of themselves and just go into melee combat.
Damn.
They'll do the drunk perk, I believe.
Yeah.
I forget the other one they
Yep.
take. They'll like drink alcohol and just go beat the shit out of you.
I mean, Jay was doing that. You were doing drunk monk and just using your fists, right?
You can 1v3 anybody as a butt naked cleric, but when you
So
get a
fucked.
quarterstaff and a little bit of gear, dude, you're literally unkillable.
Yeah, quarterstaff
noise.
monk is, or quarterstaff cleric is quite good. It is quite good.
So the way to do it's not to do like the big armored, like heavy armor cleric. You want to go butt naked?
I'm not
no,
naked.
that's just if you're punching people out. Because cleric's like the best, punch class out there, I would say.
A super heavy
But,
though is probably not advised. You want to have some speed.
Yeah.
If you're too
Yeah,
heavy, you're too
I w-
slow. You can't catch anybody.
I wear the Templar armor and just light gear otherwise. Lightfoot boots are must have.
Hmm.
Just run people down. You know how many wizards I killed while they're haste invising running away from me, and I just hold W until they inevitably stop, and I smack them one time and they die. It's ridiculous.
You go.
Yeah,
"Fila,
it's so
It's
fila."
actually insane.
So, Ken, you are obviously a pro at the game. You've played for a long time, longer than any of us. What are some of your favorite aspects of the game and least favorite aspects of the game?
Well, first thing first, I'm not a pro. I'm really not that good.
What?
I really-
Are you
I-
fucking?
I-
Come on!
I just play a lot.
You're fucking good, dude. You're good.
He's just
I'm
buttering
average.
us right now, dude.
It's okay.
But-
You're eating that humble
So
pie.
So
It's all
humble,
right.
Ken. So humble.
It's okay.
So humble.
It's
huh?
okay.
Oh, yeah,
Most
talk
hum-
your shit, bro. It's all good.
Ah,
You guys think he's coming from a night. I think he's being nefarious. You know what I mean? He wants everyone to like relax next playtest, so he's got #1 wizard on just onslaught. Like he wants you to be Jay. You're like, you're gonna be okay, whatever about it. He's gonna come in hot, dude. That's what.
Dude, just a little side tangent from last playtest. I had like the number one spot for Wizard for like the first 5 days, and I was way ahead of Jay. And I was like, Jay's not even trying. Okay, whatever. So I was just having fun with my friends, and next thing I know, him and Repose are sweating the last 12 hours of the playtest trying to overtake me. I had no idea. I didn't realize how close it was until the last like hour of the playtest. He's like 10 kills behind me. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on?
I got like 8 kills a game for like 6-7 games straight, and I saw your kills didn't move at all. And then as soon as I got within like 20, I saw you started playing again. I was like, oh no. I was trying to sneak it in real quick.
Yeah, no, that was funny though.
It was good though.
Yeah, nice try. Nice try.
Maybe when the playtest comes out tomorrow, I'll do one last push, dude, before EA.
Okay.
We could just do it
when the playtest comes out. Yeah.
We could just do it. Yeah, I'm down for that too.
We could just tie.
I'm down for the tie.
You guys should duo up and compete against each other in a party and just like try to kill steal and shit. That would be really fun to watch.
That'd be hilarious, actually.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die to chain lightning. If that happens, it's over.
Yeah.
I'm 100% willing to murder my teammates with chain lightning. I let them know ahead of time. I'm like, I'm casting chain lightning. I will kill you. It's on you. Don't get in my way.
Yep. I seen you zap Vaynard in one of the videos. He was just like front lining and busts out the chain lightning. I'm like, oh no, I know how this goes.
He knew what he was signing up for.
Honestly, it's kind of smart.
Don't play a melee class with KenKnobi. Understood.
No, it's if you have a big beefy barb with a shitload of magic resistance, you might as well send them in chain lightning. I think it's smart. I think it's good.
No, it's actually really good.
Yeah.
It's actually viable, yeah.
Yeah, it's super strong. So, okay. So what would you, if you could make a couple of changes to the game, Ken? I know this is a hard question, but what would you change about Dark and Darker? What would you add, take away?
You get one change first. You can change only one thing. Then we can go through the other ones.
That's fine.
One change. That's a hard one.
Franny axes. Get them bitches out of there, Franny axes. Say it. I know you want to say it.
Oh yeah, get rid of Francesca axes. Oh man, I hate those things.
Oh man, yes.
Either that or rogue double jump. One of those. Those are my 2 least favorite things in the game as we speak. Rogue double jump is so overpowered, and Francesca axes they're just busted.
You just shouldn't be able to move mid-air. Like, I think the jump should be based off where you like the direction you're going when you start the jump. You should be able to jump. Like that's silly.
There should be inertia or momentum or something.
Yeah,
that's the best part.
It is the best part.
Yeah, if you're a rogue,
it's fun for you.
What about just like a little cooldown, like 5-second cooldown on it? You can't spam it.
I sure, fine, but it's it's fine. Yeah.
It has to be something. It's as broken as is.
I love it.
I think so.
I love double jump.
I can't tell if I was biased because I played a good bit of Rogue, but it was like
you're
biased. It was dealable. It wasn't. I wouldn't call it broken myself, but it was pushing it for sure.
Have you tried shooting a rogue with any wizard spell while they're just double jump spamming? It's impossible.
Yeah, I have like a giant whiff rate to him.
Like, I hate the zap spell. I think it's lame. I had to use it last playtest. Yeah, I think it's just cheesy and easy and lame.
Wow.
I thought Zap was good.
I was wondering why you did chain lightning.
It is good. That's what
it is good. It's just I think it's OP.
Okay,
but it felt like it's necessary now that rogues just jump around because you can't hit them with anything else. They're so fast. Like try hitting a rogue with a slow moving fireball or magic missile or icicle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
You're not gonna hit them. Yeah.
They can dodge everything.
Okay.
That rogue's literally jumping on my head.
So you would remove double jump and Francisca axes. Francisca axes do suck, especially with Achilles strike. Holy shit, that is OP. They tried to fix the Francisca axe OP-ness with the newest playtest. They added Achilles strike and it just actually made it more badass and powerful and OP.
Turn it from a 2-shot to a 1-shot.
One
time I had 96 health plus a protection potion, and a guy put me to 1 HP with a single white throwing axe with Achilles strike.
Yeah.
You know how ridiculous that is?
Outplayed.
Yeah.
So stupid. But I gotta aim 5 headshot
Like,
fireballs to get them down to 5%
fucking
HP.
play jumping kangaroos, they should keep their their axe perk. You know, dude, it's only fair.
No.
I don't think so, man.
No, it's not fair. No, it's bad. I don't think they should have an Achilles ability anyway. Like the axe already slows you down when it hits you, right?
Well, it's weird
Yeah,
that
a
the
little bit, yeah.
strongest hitting melee
Then-
class puts a debuff on you where if you move, you take damage. It's kind of like
Yeah, no, it's
doubling down.
the axe should just have a little bit of a slow effect when it hits you, like you're slowed down for a second or two, and so they can catch you and hit you if they need to. But it shouldn't have like a no. It's not a good like perk in my opinion.
Achilles strike was a mistake. It's just
I
that
agree.
simple.
agree.
Yeah. A lot of people use it incorrectly. They get up close to someone and they activate Achilles strike and they hit the fighter that is standing still trying to stab them back. The people that figured out to use it with Francisco, they were the big brain barbs. But yeah, it sucked. It was not fun to play against. I'm sure they'll tweak it if we ever see the game again. But what did you think about the UI change and short rests and all that stuff?
Well, the UI changed. The UI, like the new character models and the UI, is not great, but I feel like they did all that for legal reasons. I feel like that was
Yeah.
probably some of the stuff they took from the Nexon, and they had to like change it last second to avoid further scrutiny. But it's serviceable. The rest changes for Wizard is great. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. The rest changes are amazing for Wizard. Just getting back spells with rest without having to take meditate.
Yeah.
It frees up an entire skill slot. You actually have options now. Arcane Shield is actually busted.
Is it?
Never
Is it
tried
good?
once.
That's the best. That's all I use.
Oh, no shit. Okay. So I am in the camp that thinks spell memory, not spell memory 2, just spell memory right off the bat for any spellcasting class should be its own hotkey. It should not take up a skill slot. And if you want to take spell memory 2, then you should then have to sacrifice one of your skills for spell memory 2. What do you think about that? Do you think that's OP?
It's funny you say that because I was talking about this in a video of mine like a couple weeks ago because somebody brought it up, and I was like, "That's a great idea." I think it might be overpowered, but I think it's probably better for the game because your caster classes now have options to choose other abilities, and you want that. You want your classes to think and make choices and do different things instead of everybody mandatory have to take this one ability, and then you have one other one. I think it's if they balance it correctly, I think it would be good.
I think they definitely could balance it. I think a lot of people are scared off from Wizard because starting gear sucks. It's hard to get started with Wizard until you get a couple of extra perk slots. So to be able to use 2 skills and have spell memory, just spell memory 1, I think would help the class quite a bit. I think it would open up the doors for more players. That's just my thought, though. I don't know.
I mean, that also worked for Cleric too, and whatever casting
absolutely.
classes in the future, Warlock, Druid, etc.
Exactly.
I think it could be OP, but like, you know, I'm down to
But
try
why
to
would it be
playtest.
OP? Why is it OP, though? I don't understand.
I mean, it could be, is what I'm saying. Like, you know, the idea that maybe you can take even more spell memory might be a little crazy. I don't know, but I'm
I'll
willing
tell
to
you why
test
it's
it.
OP.
Go
You
ahead.
bust out intense focus and you double chain lightning a whole team in about 0.5 seconds and you wipe a 3-man. Literally 2 right clicks. That should be so broken. I'm down for it. Go ahead, make the change. I'll run that shit all day.
It would be OP
Man.
as is, but I think if they balance around that going forward, I think it would probably be better overall for the future of the game.
How would they balance it?
You would have to balance around it for sure. You can't just make that change
I
in a
guess
vacuum.
reduce damage.
Yeah, lower damage or make the other perks slightly weaker, so having extra perks isn't super strong. But I think it'd be better for gameplay in general.
Yeah. I know that there's a lot of folks in the chats that have questions. We've been ignoring questions as we hang out and chat. So I'm thinking we could do, if you guys are down with it, an extended Q&A for the rest of the episode, just so people can ask their questions, talk about their concerns, their thoughts. I'm sure people have questions for you, Ken. They get to talk to us every fucking Sunday, but you are a treat for these fine people. So Chat, if you guys have questions, thoughts for all of us or Ken in particular or whoever, let's slide into that. What you guys got? Uberkist. Oh, what's up, Uberkist? Good to see you. Does Ken think 2 wizards on one team is viable? Yeah, we talked about that a little bit ago.
I think 3 wizards on one team is viable, but I'm a little biased.
3 wizards.
Okay, dude.
Wow.
It's fun. It's fun. You just run around killing each other. It's great.
Interesting.
Is it optimal for the meta? I mean, I don't know. Is
Hmm.
it fun? Does it give you dopamine? Yeah, it does.
Hmm.
What do you think, Jay?
I mean, when we tried it, it's just too crowded, dude. 3 wizards. You gotta have like one in the back. You gotta have a support wizard cooking up the haste invis, you know. But it would be really strong if you like precast and the other wizard invises you, so you can hold the spell and invis.
Have you
If
ever
like,
played like
with
full
that, it'd
support
be
wizard?
broken. When me, you, and Hansel played, I played pretty much like that. Yeah.
I
Just
remember
trying it.
my 2 friends who were new to the game started to play it. They were playing normal, so I hopped in their group and I just played full support wizard with like haste, invis, ignite, light orb, and what was the other support spell? There's no offensive spells at all, and I would just be a
Slow?
buff slow. I was playing slow, exactly. And I was just trying to enable them and let them have fun. And it was actually
Was it
a
good?
good time. No, it was awful, but
Oh.
I mean, they had fun. My friends had fun, and I
That's cool.
enabled them. It was great.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Laughing Depressed wants to know, would Ken be okay with them reverting Wizard back to playtest 4 since they fixed gear scaling and bugs with spells?
I mean, I'd be okay with it because that's when Wizard was busted. So you're talking
Playtest 4?
pre-nerf. Playtest 4, right? That's like, that was the playtest they nerfed us all, like the 5 nerfs in a row, right?
Yeah,
Correct?
that was playtest 4. Yeah.
But we started that playtest being really strong, and they nerfed us like 4 days in a row. So if he's talking about pre-nerf Wizard, when it was absolutely busted before they nerfed the AoE on Fireball, yeah, I mean, that'd be great for me.
Right.
And for Jay, it'd probably be bad for
Bad
anybody
for me.
else.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want them to do it personally because I think it would be bad for the game overall.
Oh yeah, people would be malding like mad.
Yeah.
Ominous77 asks, what's the skill tree and quest tree going to look like? I don't know about quest tree, but that's actually a great question. We know that there's eventually going to be some sort of talent tree, or there's going to be some other character progression tree that we have not been able to access yet. And there's also going to be quests. Have you thought about what those talents could be, or those skills that we'll be able to utilize eventually will look like? And have you thought about quests in Dark and Darker and what they could look like? It's like double question, sorry.
That's all good. I haven't thought too much about the skill tree and stuff, but as far as like the questing and stuff is concerned, I feel like if they model similar to how Tarkov does their quests and their tasks, I think it'll be good. I think Tarkov does tasks and quests great. It doesn't really even get boring doing it over and over again.
Some
I
are
mean,
good.
Some are. I mean, some are miserable.
Are you a
you can
Jaeger
skip
fan?
Jaeger.
Yeah, Jaeger quests or
Am I a masochist? Is that what you're asking me? Yeah, I love dehydrating myself and shooting myself in the leg and getting headshots with tremors. Oh, dude, it's a fun for the whole family. It's great.
So bad.
But besides those outliers, I think Tarkov does a lot of their tasks very well and is very satisfying and rewarding. And if
That's what I'll say. There's a lot of variety.
There is a lot of variety.
So
there's a good amount of like active to do quests, and there's ones that are like good passive quests where you just kind of get them done while you play. It's good. I think they did that very smart.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I personally hate Tarkov right now, but the tasks are great.
Yeah.
Who fucking likes it these days? I don't know anyone that likes Tarkov anymore.
Fresh Fight's fun.
Trash.
That's about it.
It's fun for about a month. I mean, I'm gonna play the next wipe. I can't really talk shit.
Well, I think they're doing good. They finally have a roadmap now, so it's like I don't remember the last time they even told anybody what they were doing for the year. So it's good to kind of see them running through a pipeline. I think that's exciting. It's a good change, but we'll see.
It feels like Tarkov burst onto the scene as like the first big looter extraction shooter game, and they just kind of owned the market for years and kind of just be negligent And now that they have competition with games like Dark and Darker and The Cycle and Star Siege, now they actually have
The
to
cycle's
try.
not. The
I-
cycle's
I'm-
not competition.
It's in the category, but you know what I mean. They have competition now, and they have to actually try and make their
Right.
game decent.
Right.
So
No,
it's
I
good for
agree,
the genre as a
100%.
whole.
I think you're right because they definitely have been negligent. I mean, their community like PR team was dog shit for long. Like you just wouldn't ever know what was going on. Like I
No.
pay $145 for a video game. Can you just tell me like once every 3 months what we're doing next, maybe? But you know, that's them. But no, I think you're right, man. Like as far as competitors, some of you brought this up before. I think in the next 2 years, there's going to be somebody that's going to come out with a game that might kill Tarkov, as far as kind of what everyone looks forward to with that game. So
It's a possibility.
I agree.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like,
I see that
Tarkov is
happening.
great for what it is, but it's not refined. It's very unoptimized. It's very slow and clunky. There's lots of room for improvement. And if
Diamond in the rough,
yeah,
for
It
sure.
was literally better like years ago. Crazy.
It
Well, dude,
has
here's
gotten
the
worse
thing.
over the years. Yeah.
I've built 2 computers just to play Tarkov. Like I remember I built one computer. I was like, hell yeah! Like I finally got a good computer to play Tarkov. I don't know what they did with their video game. Kept updating it, unoptimized it. I was like, fuck, do I have to build another whole PC just so I can play this game at like 60 FPS? And
Oh no.
Yeah.
I did. So
I can't play
Anyway.
Streets with more than like 12 frames.
it's terrible. Yeah.
Streets was like the chosen one. That was the map everyone was so stoked for, and it finally came out, and that's when the game started to melt. It's kind of sad. Even I was
Mhm.
excited for Streets, and I'm not even a Tarkov fan, but I don't know. I don't touch that game anymore. So me read 12 in my chat. He just said, "What do you think about So Bad Strange dropping a time for early access / playtest, saying 10 a.m. Pacific?" I have not heard anything about this.
Tomorrow.
I have no idea what Mered is talking about or where that came from. If someone in chat can show me some proof of this, I'd like to see it. We've already talked about this earlier. I personally don't think we're gonna see early access or a playtest tomorrow. I know 19 is the new meme. 19 characters, STF, blah blah blah. I'm not confident that it's coming. I love So Bad Strange. He's the man. I love his videos, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, as somebody who's known So Bad for years now, he just says things with no regard to what reality is, and I love him to death, but he's a
That's
bit of
funny.
a hopium kind of guy. Very very positive, but almost positive to a fault. You know what I mean?
What did he do in the
I
Air
have
Force?
never heard
by
him
the
be
way?
negative.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
very positive. Yeah. What did he do in the Air Force? Do you know?
I don't know exactly what his position was. I just know he got discharged after he got into a
In the car
bad
accident.
car accident. Yeah.
I was in the Air Force too, so I'm curious to know what he did. We got to get that man on. I want to ask him some questions.
Sure.
Maximus Flaximus says, "Shut the fuck up, Soma. Believe." I'm typically a believer, but
You gotta believe.
I believe we'll see it this year. How about that? We'll see it this year.
It's a very very
Damn,
safe take.
bold,
Yeah.
Soma.
Safe.
My takes used to be
Coward.
insane. I thought it was coming June 9th. Like I was positive that it was coming, but whatever. I've been slapped down too many times. What can I say? I still believe it's a thing. It's gonna come out. The game exists. I haven't given up hope completely, but tomorrow at 10 a.m. PT.
100%.
All right. If that's the case, let me see.
What do you say this at?
Let me
I don't
see.
think that.
If it happens, I'm skipping the gym. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
All right. We'll see.
Question for you guys, though, real quick. Do you guys think it's a good idea to go into early access, or should we do more play tests?
I personally
Uh,
think that they're probably ready for EA at this point. I think if they legally can start making money, I think now might be the time to start making money from it. That's what I think.
Now, do you say that like they should do it because they need the money, or do you think the game is just ready for a prolonged early access?
I think the game is far enough along. Like if you consider the history of early access, the first big early access game that changed the game with EA, especially on Steam, was DayZ. And it was pretty bare bones. There was a lot of... Rust came a long time after DayZ.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I remember that being like the big early access game. Like
That was huge too. It was huge too.
That's what I remember.
Rust and DayZ. DayZ, when DayZ EA dropped, whenever you bought the game, there was a big warning. This game is not ready. There's a lot of features missing. Don't buy this game if you want a full game, please. And people bought it anyway, and DayZ blew up for a while.
15 years later, still not ready.
It's 1.0 now. What do you know? Isn't that crazy? Wow, took them long enough.
Insane.
So considering that, I think that with the understanding that there's a lot of features missing, there's a bunch of maps we don't know about, game modes we don't know about, half the classes aren't in the game yet. They're probably still working on a shitload of named weapons and gear, skills, perks, quests, all this stuff. All that being said, I think that they could release EA soon, make some money, and I think people would be happy enough with the current state of the game to throw some money at it and be able to play it longer than a week, I think. At what price? Asks Ominous. I think 30 or 40 bucks makes sense. Sure. And then as the game progresses, the price goes up, and then eventually maybe the full game is like 50 or 60 bucks when it's 1.0.
Okay.
Look, Iron Mace, be smart. We are degenerates, so if you offer different tiered versions of your game, we'll pay for it, you know?
Do you think that's a good idea? I would love to hear from all of you guys, actually. Do you think tiered prices, like a Edge of Darkness Tarkov style, like $140 version where you get a bunch of shit in game, do you think that's a good idea?
It depends on the shit you get, but yes, as long as you're responsible about it. I think Tarkov's fine. The biggest complaint in Tarkov is the gamma container and the stash. They do give you a significant advantage when you're playing the game versus a regular player, but it's not crazy. It's not like the game is all that different. It's just a little bit more convenient for everything.
It doesn't affect like your in-game gameplay. It just affects like logistics and makes things easier outside of the game.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, also with the Edge of Darkness thing, they, if you buy that one, you get all the supposed DLC coming for EFT in the future. So do that. Obviously, Iron Mace is going to want to drop DLC, so sell a package already that's going to have DLC already built in. Make some extra money, man. You got a lawsuit coming up. Be smart.
If I get a T-shirt with the $140 version of Dark and Darker, I'm buying that shit instantly.
There you go. Get a special darker whatever supporter T-shirt because you paid for the cool. Give people swag. Give them something to
I got my coffee
maybe
box.
A cape skin would be.
Did you get your coffee box? Did you get your mug, Ken? Did you order Madrina's coffee?
Dude, it was sold out by the time I got there.
Are you serious?
Rip.
You didn't buy one,
bro?
Damn.
I was sleeping.
That sucks.
I happen to get an extra one, dude. I'll hook you up $200, dude.
Getting scalped, dude.
Damn,
$200's a deal,
dirty.
man. That shit's going on eBay for $600. You serious?
Oh my god!
I want to shout
hear
out
me
a
out.
genius in chat real quick. Ungazabo or whatever goes, yeah, man, give me a shirt, some coffee, and a fleshlight. $140 USD, baby.
Tarsius,
get the darkest whole fleshlight.
no. Tarsius in Jay's chat said nobody's paying $60 for Dark and Darker. I disagree. If it's at 1.0, early access is over and the game is fully ready to go a year or two from now, people would definitely pay $60 for that game. I would pay $60 for early access tomorrow. I'd pay $100 for it, but don't listen to that Iron Mace.
Weekly podcast.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I'm a dad nerd, but
45
still.
feels good for Dark and Darker when it's fully released. In my opinion, 45 is a good.
What's the highest price you would pay for EA, Ken?
Oh, I'd pay whatever they ask, but
we're different.
That being said, I don't think that's good for the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Honestly, I would like the game to be free to play and just have a cosmetic cash shop, just so you have as many people playing the game as possible. But I understand there's a lot of issues that come along with free to play with hackers and
I
cheaters.
prefer paywall.
Right.
Yeah.
Paywall's Yeah, probably a good idea for this. Hunter Brawl 1997 says, I'd pay $1,000. Sir, gonna need you to never say it again. We don't want Terrence seeing that, okay?
That's a good idea.
They should go the full Star Citizen route. I think the highest tier, it's like 25,000 or like 15,000, something like that for Star Citizen.
Yeah.
If you buy it, one of the perks I think is you get like a day with the guy who made the game, or you get to like eat lunch with him or something. You can pay for a $15,000 lunch with the game creator.
What?
Yeah.
You know you're paying for the lunch.
Let me look it up. Let me look it up.
Hold on a second. 15K, you get
a
to
lunch with Grayson. I'm down.
You get like all the packages below. You get every single ship in the game. You know you get a whatever you want in the video game, and then also I think you get to have lunch with the game creator. I forget his name.
What tier gives me a link to Grayson's Spotify playlist? That's what I want.
Oh, I know, right?
Bangers.
Well, $15,000 for Star Citizen is whoa. There's people that pay that though, which is insane. I mean, have you guys played Star Citizen?
Yep.
I've checked it out. It's
Don't do it, Ken.
Don't do it. There's a steep learning curve, and it is kind of fun once you get into it. But overall, I wouldn't recommend it.
I watch videos, and it's on my radar. I'll probably play with my grandkids or something one of these days.
Yep. Still in beta.
Yeah, exactly. Alpha.
Kickstarter number 48 coming online.
Dude, they have so much money. It's crazy.
Yeah, how much
$500 or something?
I think it's like up to like 600 or 700 million now overall funds raised. I can't remember. I just recently saw like a little article about it. It's fucking wild as hell. Pudmeyer says, not sure if discussed already, but what do you all think of a cosmetic cash shop in the game? Maybe item specific. Personally, I think it would affect threat assessment in game too much. So maybe you could like buy a skin for the arming sword, or you could buy a longbow skin or something like that. I think that's all. I think it sounds great. I'm down.
I think a cosmetic cash shop would be sweet.
Yeah,
but I do get his point about threat assessment. But I feel like that's already a problem. I feel like the different tiers of items, you already can't tell the difference. So
yeah,
what's a little more?
Agreed. Yeah, I think it'd be fun to deck out your fighter with different sorts of armor pieces. Like maybe you could have a specific cosmetic attached to a helmet and to your cape and to your boots or whatever. So you could have like a helmet with glowing eyes, boots that are on fire, and like a swirling smoky cape or something like that. I think that sounds cool. I think it'd be great.
You could have like a guild system where you can design your guild tabard, and maybe it shows on your cape or something, your sigil.
Yeah, we talked about that a few episodes ago. Like that exact thing would be awesome.
That'd be cool. I love that.
Yeah. If there was guilds, which we know they're going to come out eventually, are you going to start your own guild?
The Council of Wizards, of course.
Wizard? Is it going to be a wizard-only guild?
It probably won't, but it should be.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
The Wizard's Den. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna be so smug too. It's gonna be great.
What's the thing that a lich has to have to near it? Where like if you destroy
Phylactery.
lich.
Phylactery.
Phylactery. Welcome to the phylactery. Yeah.
Phylactery boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. It's funny.
I think being able to have some sort of guild showdown in an arena, like your best 3 guildies versus Guild X's best 3, and have a bunch of people in the stands being able to bet gold. Man, how fucking fun would that be?
Be so good.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be amazing. Yeah. Ung Zabo says, what do you guys think about an arena system? Well, we just talked about it, so there you go, buddy. It'd be great. Let's see.
I love it.
Capture the flag. Okay, we talked about this a few episodes ago. If there was other game modes like Arathi Basin or Warsong Gulch, stuff like that, I think a 10 versus 10 map for Capture the Flag would be so cool. I think it'd be amazing.
I think it'd be cool to have those as like events for certain time periods. But
Sure.
Not for them to be like default game modes for the game, but like say, oh, this is Warsong Gulch week or Capture the Flag week or whatever.
Yes.
That'd be fun.
I agree with that. Yeah. You don't want to detract from like the original game mode, but maybe they've talked about seasons, right? I think, didn't they say it's every 2 months or 3 months they want to wipe the game or something like that? I think maybe just like Tarkov does cool stuff, cool shit at the end of a season or end of a wipe, Dark and Darker could do the same thing. Like for the last week of the wipe, you can do Arathi Basin or Sun Gulch kind of stuff. I think it'd be cool. I would love it.
That would be sweet. A side note, they should definitely add like tournament servers, so people who like to host tournaments can just have the entire player pool on the same server, so you're queuing into each other as like a separate thing.
Yes,
I would love that.
So I'm happy you brought up tournaments. So, can you kind of explain the current tournament system and sort of the rule set that the community has adopted? And once you kind of go over it, can you give us your opinion on if it should be changed or adjusted, or if it's in the right spot?
I'm kind of the wrong guy to ask because I actually have never been in any.
Oh, really?
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
no shit. Wow.
Yeah.
Jay,
know
drop it on us then. You've been in one. How does it work? Tournaments.
Oh, can only use white gear. Add up your kills per game for X amount of games. That's it.
Let's
Only
see.
use
I don't
white
know.
gear,
I
though.
feel
You
like
can't
that's.
you can't have the same classes. Like 2 wizards or something on a team. I think that's it.
Only
That's
2
it.
wizards on a team? What?
No. You can't have multiple classes on the same team.
Oh, I see. Okay. That
It has
that
to all
makes
be
sense.
different classes.
I like that. That makes
Bosses
sense.
count extra and stuff. Yeah, that was some new stuff. They did like a whole like point system where you could kill bosses and stuff like that. So. But for the previous 5 tournaments, I don't think it was like that.
Do you think that's a good system, or would you change it? Would you adjust it? If you could make a tournament, your own tournament, what would you do? I know it's a hard question.
I think those rules are fine, honestly, because it's just a kill race tournament, right? Like how many kills you can get. The only problem is there's a lot of RNG because when you're playing in normals, like half the lobby dies to the first skelly footman they run into. So, for instance, like one of the tournaments we did a full lobby wipe of like 8 people, and all the rest died to PvE, and another team got 14 kills in one game. Like you really just can't compete because it's just you flip a coin and see if people die in your game or not. But
interesting.
they can't really do anything unless they get private lobbies or tournament servers and stuff like that, or maybe force high roller, I guess. But
Yeah, the people are
that
doing the
makes
best with
it-
what they got,
yeah, they're fine for now. And you can't do high roller because there's no kill feed for them to just scan through the VODs. They'd have to sit there and watch hours of footage and count up the kills manually.
So Jay, hear me out. We host
Yep.
a 1v1 wizard tournament where you just load in as a party of 3 into a normal map, base kit, 3 wizards, and it's just a 1v1 in the starting box. Best of 3. Winner
I
takes all.
can't wait to spam zap.
Just-
That's like I've been saying it forever. People are always like, you and Ken should 1v1 wizard. I'm like,
It'd be
we
so
talked
boring.
about it before.
It'd be so boring, yeah.
Yeah, it's just who lands 2 zaps or 3 zaps first. But I think one time you said, let's scuff it up, like only use Ice Bolt or something. Now that would be pretty. That would be better,
How do you feel about Ice Bolt in general? What do you think it needs to be
did
better?
they buff the shit out of it? Oh,
It seems good.
I almost fell in love. It's so good.
Is it?
The damage is crazy and it's fast as fuck now.
Okay.
It's the hardest hitting spell, I'm pretty sure.
What's
Other
the
than,
slow on it? 10 or 15% too? Something like that?
Oh, the slow is like useless.
Oh,
honestly.
okay.
It's like 10 or 15% for 1 second. It doesn't even matter. But
Oh,
It's a bit weird.
I only
I
use
think
it when
it was the
shit.
hardest scaling. Yeah.
Hmm.
New one's better.
Oh, I'll give that a try.
So you mentioned a tournament server. What if there was a tournament server where it was hardcore and you had 1 life? If you were eliminated, you're out. If you die, you're done. Do you think that'd be cool, or is that too much?
That'd be cool. I'd be down with that.
Yeah.
That would definitely
tight.
incentivize ratting, but that'd be fun though. It'd probably be fun to watch.
Very fun to watch. I think a hardcore mode in general would be cool. Like a hardcore queue. A lot of people are doing those challenges anyway, and they attract a lot of viewership. They're exciting. I think it'd be great. Hardcore mode.
Like reset your character like 100% if you die.
If
Yeah.
you die,
Yeah.
your shit's deleted.
Like bank and everything.
Everything.
I mean, I do because I like pain, but
I like playing wizards, so like it sounds fun.
hardcore PoE and hardcore WoW. I love hardcore games.
yeah.
ARPG hardcore is the best way to play.
Mhm.
Those
Oh,
are the
Diablo
best.
2 hardcore was so fun, especially hardcore dueling games. God damn, that was fun. Question for you. Magic Staff, the starting weapon.
Shit, I don't know what the question is. It's shit. The
I was
Magic
going to
Staff
say, how do you
sucks.
improve it? What do you do to make it better? And if there was a named weapon Magic Staff, what would it do?
See, I don't even know what you could do to the staff because somebody brought it up to me the other day saying if like the unique wizard staff could cast 2 fireballs at the same time, it would be awesome. And I'm like, I don't even know if I would want to use it then. That's how bad the staff is. You're just so slow. You can't move. You can't cast fast. It's just a miserable weapon.
I know what
I.
I would do with it. I know how to improve it.
You just make
Delete it.
delete it.
No, I actually have a viable thing. So when a ranger is shooting his bow, he has like 5 or 6 in the quiver, and then he has to reload, right?
I'm listening.
What if the magic staff had like 5 charges of a cantrip, like a little firebolt that doesn't do any damage over time? It's just a ranged attack. You use the 5 firebolts at range, then you have to charge it, kind of like reloading the bow. Then you get the 5 back, and it doesn't do a lot of damage. Gives you like some medium range, makes it a little bit more viable, and it'd be rather weak, but it would still be better than whacking someone with a stick. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't actually hate that. That sounds
Okay.
pretty good.
Okay, all right.
Because I'm sure Jay can
I'm
attest
still-
this. One of the problems with Wizard is like having to clear mobs and using all of your abilities to clear mobs,
Yes,
and
exactly.
then getting
Right.
into a fight after that. But if your base weapon just has a cantrip ability that you
Exactly.
can kill mobs with,
Firebolt
pretty
cantrip.
useful.
Firebolt cantrip, magic damage, doesn't do a damage over time.
that'd probably be fine. That being said, I still probably wouldn't use a wizard staff because it sucks.
But at least whenever a new player tries wizard, or when you roll a new wizard, at least you'll be a little bit more viable, and you won't have to sit down and fucking meditate and rest after one room of skeletons because you've used every single magic missile spell, right?
It would definitely help the new player experience, so it would be good for the game, I believe.
Yeah. I think cantrips definitely should be added to the game. I hope they consider that eventually, but I guess we'll see. And yes, wands were supposed to make an appearance, right? This last play test, but we didn't see them.
I'm hyped for
Yeah,
wands. I'm
sometime.
excited.
Yeah, wands are going to be cool.
Wands would be cool.
So.
Man, if I could use a wand with a buckler, whoo, that'd be awesome.
No.
What fantasy are
Think
you
that's a
fulfilling
thing?
there?
Wow,
With the
wand with a
buckler?
buckler.
Dream.
Wow,
Let me dream.
weird.
Battle wizard, let's go.
Alright.
Sounds pretty good, actually.
I want a magic casting sword.
Yeah.
All right, folks, keep the questions coming. Give us your ideas. What do you guys think? I think making the
I had one
staff.
earlier.
Oh, go for it.
What legendary named item would you want on Wizard, Ken?
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Crossbow.
Really?
Stop.
Come
Dude, how was
on.
The crossbow is my favorite weapon easily. That being said, for a real answer, the spellbook probably.
Yes, it'd have to be a spell book.
I
What would
feel like
what would
if
it
it's-
do
What
though?
would you want on it?
Yeah.
I would want a 6th spell slot in my spell wheel. That'd be
Oh
Six slot,
shit,
huh?
that's actually really good.
That's my go-to answer for that question usually.
Oh shit, that's smart. I like that. Wow.
Somebody brought up to me saying maybe give like increased range on like a casting weapon, whether it be like 25, 30% casting range. I think that'd be kind of cool too.
Hmm.
That would only like apply to like a couple spells, right?
Like zap, chain lightning,
Hmm.
slow, haste,
Yeah.
viz. Yeah.
Interesting.
Not terrible.
There's a magic weapon in Dungeons and Dragons called Wand of Magic Missile, and I think a named wand that was the Wand of Magic Missile would be sick. Maybe just gives you unlimited use of Magic Missile. Is that too
That'd
much?
be
Oh my
great.
god.
Is
That
that
would
too
be
OP?
too much.
Too
You know
much?
what would be cool? The crystal sword if it was always ignited, 100% ignite uptime on the crystal sword.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be hot.
That's cool too. I like that. Yeah, unlimited magic missile. Forget I said that. That'd be gross.
Smith of
I would
Valley
use
is
it.
a genius. Spell regen per second. You are a genius. Like a perma clarity pot. The name spellbook.
Yeah, I think we actually said that a few episodes ago. The name spellbook would just slowly always regen as if you were sitting down, not using meditate, but just sitting down. That would be amazing.
I would love that.
I think that'd be really
fun.
good. Yeah. Every third cast is instacast. That is way too hardcore. That's too good.
I mean, all these suggestions would be busted, but I think that's the point of unique weapons, for them to be busted
Right.
in limited quantity, though.
Have you seen the?
I mean, there's an axe in the game that reduces your healing by 50% for 20 seconds, dude. Where are you gonna draw the line?
Yeah,
right?
that's. Have you seen?
Oh wait, does it make you not healable at all? One of those. Sorry.
No, it just reduces healing. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Have you guys seen the rogue cave troll boss run with Viola? How slowed down the troll gets? Have you seen that?
Nope.
I haven't.
Holy shit. Let me see if I can find it. It's fucking insane. You can absolutely trivialize that boss. He moves like he's underwater. He's like so slow, and you just destroy him. Viola against cave troll. Let's see here. I think I can find it.
And who's hyped for Dark and Darker in 11 hours? I'm ready.
Is it?
11 hours, man.
Oh, man. It's hilarious. Let me see if I can find this. Forgive me. Sorry.
Cinder is perfectly balanced, says Uberkiss. Yeah, okay, buddy. You say that after editing how many Cinder videos?
None of the weapons are balanced. None of them. But they're sweet.
That's why they're fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't change them.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see here.
I still never ran into someone with an Aegis. Feels bad.
Oh, you're lucky you. It's miserable. As a
I want
wizard.
to get my fireballs
What's
thrown
the
back.
Aegis one?
Sounds.
Oh, it's where
It
it bounces the
reflects
shield.
spells.
Yeah, it just reflects spells. Yeah, you just die as a wizard.
Oh, here we go.
Sounds
Okay.
so sick.
Check
really
this
cool.
out. Check this out, gents. I want to shout out the guy. It's Criminal Nut. Criminal Nut is the YouTuber that did this. All right, here we go.
Makes mage pretty strong.
Oh.
Instant cast fireballs.
All right, watch this shit.
Watching.
Look how slow he is. Insane.
That's crazy.
Makes it so much easier. He's destroying him.
As if rogues ever got hit by him anyways.
Right.
Oh no, I caught the yell. I don't know how I caught the yell.
Wait, does it not reset him?
I don't think so. He's still in the room. But yeah, he is so frickin' slowed. It's crazy. Look at that shit. Nuts. Anyway. Pretty cool.
That is
Thank
pretty
you, Criminal Nut, for the video. Appreciate you. Anyway. That's the Viola Rapier. Does frost damage and then it applies a slow.
Speaking of unique weapons, have any of you guys seen the Grayson PvP video?
Probably, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, last playtest Grayson released a PvP video. And he's kind of a Chad.
He's good. Yeah. Grayson's
It's
good.
refreshing to see people like play their own game.
What does
Grayson
Grayson
it was
do?
World first high roller punch boss kill, man.
That's hilarious. What does Grayson do on the team? I know he helps manage the community, but what does he do on the dev side? I actually don't know.
I don't know either. Just know he's the community manager guy.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, I got one. Oh, wait, you're not a troubadour, are you, Ken?
No, I'm not.
Have you applied?
Unbelievable.
No.
Yeah, I don't care. Just give me the fucking game.
Dude, I just shoot fireballs, man. I don't know.
Dude, there is a guy in my chat. His Twitch username is Dark and Darker June 19th. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Fucks, dude. That guy fucks.
How would you guys feel about a unique buckler that makes you go invisible for a little bit when you block with it?
That sounds so sick.
I think there should be a named unique pair of boots that when you stop and you crouch, you get like the status effect of an invisible potion. But as soon as you move, obviously it breaks the stealth. It breaks the invisibility. I think that could be cool.
That would be so busted for Ranger.
For
Be
real.
so busted.
I mean, there's like
Arrow drawn, ready to one tap poor innocent guy hitting the chest next to you. Yeah, dude.
there's similar shit
Fun.
already in Dungeons and Dragons like that. There's like elvish
no,
boots or something like that.
Yeah, but we're playing Dark and Darker. Like,
Same
I
game.
think there's
Same game.
sort of.
Mm.
I mean, they're very closely connected, but I mean, I'd be down. I think it'd be fun if they had one playtest where they just made a bunch of weird shit, named items, and like populated them a bunch, and we just saw what happened if they're out like a higher loot chance spawn or whatever. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to see it.
It's not a bad idea.
Be good for testing. Good for the statistics.
When it comes to buckler, I think Bard should be able to parry with buckler or with rapier. I think that'd be cool.
I think the idea with named weapons shouldn't so much to be like, let's make something that is necessarily the best. I think you should make something that's unique, and it creates a unique experience when you play the game. Like, I don't want to name like the Kuma's Claw or whatever, or whenever they come out with like a new or arming sword or whatever. I don't want it to be just the highest number sword that you can get, right? I want it to be something unique. Like it's got a different. It makes me play the game differently because I have this special item. I think that's the best way to do named items.
100% agree.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm not super. I mean, obviously, I would be very happy to have Full Gore or Kuma's Claw or whatever. It's cool. But just adding extra damage, like, hey, you're going to do a 20 extra lightning damage, it's kind of whatever to me. I want to see some more creativity for sure.
That the boots, that's a great idea. That'd be fun. That's just different.
Yeah.
Somebody would find a way to make it disgusting, and it'd be hilarious.
I mean,
It'd be
people
funny to watch them play.
Yeah, some people use invisibility pots a lot. Whenever I play Barb, I love it. I wait for someone to get up super close, and I break stealth, break invisibility, and smack them in that with my felling axe. It's super fun, and I carry a bunch with me. Yeah, it is disgusting. I think having some like cloth boots, where if you stand still and crouch, after like 5 seconds you go invisible. That's not even that bad. I don't even think that's OP. You're just not carrying invisibility potions with you anymore.
What about a cape that has slow fall on it?
Ooh.
That'd be great, but there's
That
no
could be
fall
cool.
damage, so.
Well, I'm saying you can get to some cheeky ass spots.
Okay.
Yeah,
Unless you're
actually, you can
unless
glide a
you're
little
rogue, then
bit.
you
Yeah.
can already do that.
That's kind of cool.
That would be cool. It's a cool idea. I like
Fun.
that.
Yeah,
like
like
that.
just
I mean,
weird
just-
stuff. I think that's what the named item should be, is just stuff that makes the game different. Lets you do something that you cannot normally do.
You know what would be amazing? Is a named unique Francisca axe that never runs out and it flies back to your hand after you slow
That's
down.
I just banned this guy.
That'd be badass. I'd hate it.
He's a
I'd
bard
hate to
player,
play
by
it.
the way.
Oh my god, no. Please no. That would fucking suck, man. Oh shit.
It's a boomerang.
An endless arrow quiver would be fantastic as a magical item. That'd be great.
What
They have
about
magic quivers.
oh sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
you're good. You're good.
What about a named hand crossbow and it comes in a set and it's dual wield
Oh, yes.
hand crossbows? That's the
That sounds
named
awesome.
hand
Beautiful.
crossbow.
Call 'em
So you
yeehaw
get
or
2
whatever.
shots. Damn, that would be sick. I hope they do that. I hope
That'd
they
be
do
cool.
that. And yeah, set items. I think having a full set. I think it should be super hard, right? I think it should be just as rare as a named item, and it should be extremely hard to gather the 5 or 6 pieces you would need to complete a set. But I definitely think there's room for that. I think it'd be amazing because there's sets in Dungeons and Dragons. There's a Thunder Gods kind of set where you get a belt, gloves, and a hammer. And once you get all of them together, you get some like really unique special abilities, which is pretty cool. I think there's there's definitely room for sets. What would be attached to a set? So like, let's say you get the full wizard set. You get the robes, you get the hat, the gloves, the boots, and the spell book. What would be the set bonus, do you think? At this point, it's similar to a named item, but what do you think would be cool?
One.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like just certain specific spell amplifications. Maybe make different kinds of sets. Like one set will buff your fireball, a different set will buff your frost elements, or one will make my chain lightning chain an extra 3 times.
Professor
Yeah,
Lollipop.
an increased radius for chain lightning. Like it can go even further and more. That'd be badass.
Or make it a set bonus that makes it so you can't take damage from your own chain lightning.
That'd be sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Rubber suit, dude.
Yeah.
Put on a rubber robe.
Rubber suit.
You're
Trying to use that
just
spell.
it's that movie where he's in the fucking ball the whole time, the big old
Bubble
rubber ball. You're just Bubble Boy.
Bubble
in
Boy.
the dungeon.
Jake Gyllenhaal. It was Jake Gyllenhaal, which is hilarious.
Great movie, dude.
Professor Lollipop says, what about a unique spell? So what if you get the full wizard set and you just get a spell that you can only get if you have the full set? And if you take it, that'd be cool. Meteor Swarm or some crazy shit.
The only thing with that is if we start doing crazy shit like that, I want the game to wipe like every 2-3 months. Because
I think that's the plan.
Granted, yeah, because I mean, God, if there's some guy just running around Bubble Boy, just lightning chaining the whole fucking server every time, it's gonna get old if that's how the game is like for the rest of the time.
That's true.
Sounds great.
I'll just bring my
That's
Aegis.
for
Dude.
that.
I think there should
I just
be
want Frost Nova or Kona Cold. That's all I want in the game.
A
Just
cone
little
thing would be
something.
cool.
Yeah, Burning Hands completely makes sense as a wizard spell, I think. I think they should. What about a unique named pair of gloves that counts as always having a lockpick?
Fantastic.
That's great. That's a great
It's
suggestion.
interesting.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, all these ideas are actually really good. Think about unique items that they really shouldn't be balanced. They should just be fun because they're not going to be a lot of them.
Yeah.
Right.
They should probably give them a
Unless you're
durability.
Orlanthe.
Yeah, unless you're Orlanthe.
Yeah, how the
Yeah, I
fuck
was-
does he get Cinder every goddamn playtest?
He's the richest player in the game. He just buy whatever he wants.
Yeah, it just buys them.
Exactly.
How much would somebody pay for a Cinder if I put it on the marketplace?
It was thousands of gold, right? Wasn't it like
2,000.
yeah,
Yeah, 2 to 3,000.
2 to
something
3
like
That
that.
doesn't feel like that much. I feel like I can get that easy. Like that's a. I mean, realistically, if you're
easy.
just running normals, you could do that in a couple days. You get 3,000 gold.
No, you can get
Just
2,000 in a
running
couple
mon-
hours if you're
Yeah.
doing. That
Just
being
doing
said,
money runs.
you take that cinder, you go into your first raid, and you die to a crossbow skeleton. You're gonna hate your life.
yes. What were you saying about named items? Ken, you said they should have they should break eventually. Durability. Yeah, I agree.
Durability.
I think they have to get wiped, right? Like I think every 3 or 4 or 5 deaths of someone holding it, eventually it disintegrates, right? And then you got to go back and high roller boss and find it again.
Yeah, we talked about that before.
Yeah,
Give
exactly.
him like a 5% chance to like poof if you die with it or something.
And that percentage
Should be
chance goes
unfair
increases as you die wielding it.
Or every time
Maybe,
it gets extracted out of a raid, it just loses percentage durability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
something like that.
I think that's a good idea.
Because you best believe Orlanthe will have like 10 cinders in the bank come EA, you know what I mean? Someone like that is literally just like, they're going to always win forever. Kind of
Yeah.
how I think of it.
Yeah.
Unless they come across JayGriffYuh and KenKnobi.
I do.
I
You
died
could
with them
melt-
twice.
You died on twice? Oh, shit.
How you dying to fighters?
No, I died with Orlanthe.
Oh,
First
with
time
him. Oh,
we
okay.
got one shot by a locust swarm in a doorway, so that was cool.
I saw
then,
that. I
the
saw
next-
that clip.
Next time I ran into a cheater, and he just killed all of us.
Oh, that sucks.
Be good.
Yeah.
That fucking blows.
What is the
Damn.
unique on Cinder, or is it just it just hits hard as fuck? Is that the whole
Fire
thing? I
damage.
mean, I know
Fire
it's burning.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
And as a burn, yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's
and it
fair.
scales the magic damage, so
Mm-hmm.
Mm. So would a cleric be good? Well, I guess does cleric count as magic damage? Can he like
Yeah.
up his?
I have like base will and
I guess they can. They
That's
can't
what's
use
up,
a. Can they use?
No, they can't.
halberds.
Only fighter. Yeah.
Only fighters.
Cleric gets pulverizing. What is it? Pulverizing
Day at the morning star, the
prayer,
pulverizer.
pulverizing
whatever.
prayer, or something like that. I can't remember. That
Yeah,
shit is very good. That with an
Definitely bossing
Aegis,
this.
yeah, that with an Aegis would be insane. Yeah, what if eventually there's going to be named items for every type of gear that you can equip, right? Imagine later on
Maybe.
when there is, I think there will be for sure.
There should be at least one for every kind
Think
of
so?
Yeah,
gear, in my opinion.
exactly. I definitely think so. What is going to happen when there's a player that has a named item in every slot? Weapon, helmet, chest
You
piece.
ain't gonna kill him.
It's going to be crazy.
He
It's
deserves
gonna
win
happen
game if he
eventually.
has
I
all
think. Yeah, I guess. Professor Lollipop said, "I'd suck his dick because he deserves it." I respect that. I'll watch. I'll fucking
that.
drop down and get my
pause.
eagle on with you. He does deserve it.
Jesus.
Yeah, just kill him.
Yeah, just zap him a few times. He'll die.
Um,
All right, chat.
Sub
Give
to
us
my OnlyFans. All right. Anyway.
Chat. Give us some more final questions, concerns, comments. Breathe your hopium clouds in our face. Whatever you guys want to do before we head out here in a few minutes. What do you got? What do you got for
is
us?
there a legendary
legend-
offhand? No.
I think legendary staffs might be a thing, right? But they're dog shit still.
There's a arming sword and falchion, but those are both main hand. So there's no offhand.
Legendary torch, named unique torch. That is an explosive bottle. You can pick it up after the fire dissipates.
All right.
Sounds
Like
cool.
that.
I'll
That'd be
use that.
fun. That'd be awesome.
Aren't
What
have
are
you
some
guys ever
weapons you
used the
see?
explosive bottles?
Oh yeah,
What's
all
that?
the time.
They're amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
they're great.
really? I haven't
They're
fucked with them
incredibly
much.
good. Yeah.
Very strong.
Can you buy them from a merchant?
No.
You have to find them,
You have
Yeah,
to,
fine.
or you have to buy them on the
hit the
market.
trade. Yeah.
I see people using explosive bottles on the Lich quite a bit. They just keep tossing
Really?
it and stacking fire on the Lich. Yeah, it's quite good.
I've blocked a few
SBS tried that.
doorways, but I don't think I've ever hit anybody with one.
They do a shitload
Oh,
of
they
damage.
nuke, by the way.
Yeah,
They do.
they're super fucking
They
strong.
have weird scaling. I'm not sure how they scale. I think they actually scale with physical damage, even though
Really?
it makes no sense. I think
Oh.
that scales with flat physical.
Interesting.
Almost certain.
Omeo says, "What about a
Um,
movement speed potion? Oh yeah, a potion of haste. That's like a classic
God,
potion in
no.
D&D.
I would hate it.
It's a
Please,
classic
no.
potion. I bet you it's coming one day.
It can
I think
stay
it should be
classically
super
in
rare.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I think it should be twice the rarity of a clarity potion, right?
Fuck,
Maybe
no.
if it's like Troll's Blood rarity, maybe.
Yes, exactly. Something
I've-
like that. Yeah, exactly.
Here's my take. If you want a haste potion, you have not been ran down by a buffed out barbarian enough times. Just play a little more high roller. And
Yeah.
you'll realize they
Fair.
do not need that shit.
I think it would
Fair.
be like Troll's Blood though, right? Like that's default an epic purple potion that's very rare to see. I think it would be something on that level. But I don't know. Like
I
how
think
often do you see Troll's Blood? Not often.
Only when you kill Orlanthe, that's about it.
Exactly. It's funny.
Did you ask Ken what he thought about the dungeon levels? Oh, like did you like ruins and what, like the blue lighting and stuff like that? Is that the question? I would assume.
I like the idea of the forest. I think the rogue double jump was a huge oversight, but I like the idea of the map
Right.
and the aesthetic of it. They just got to balance
I thought it looked
some of the
cool.
terrain.
I just hated the grass, dude. Not being able to see like across
Oh,
a
yeah.
room or anything.
True.
Yeah.
I think it definitely fix it up, but it's a good idea overall. I think.
I've said it
Maybe.
before and I'll say it again. I want to see a mage tower where you got to keep moving up. And if you stay on a floor too long, it floods or something like that. So you got to keep going up to the top to get to the portal to escape. And some medieval village that is being overrun with undead and you have to escape the village. That would be sick.
That first idea sounds really cool. The mage tower
Yeah.
with the water that's coming up. That's actually a really cool idea.
I think it'd be super fun.
Write that one down.
Snowy Mountain. I want that one.
Snowy Mountain, Dwarven City, like some like dwarvish city in a mountain. That'd be cool.
Good.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
More. I know hell already is kind of lava-y, but I'd like more of a lava cavern. That'd be fun.
Like in a volcano
That's
or
a
something.
lie. That has to be a lie, Zay. The Discord is so crazy they found that SDF had 19 items in his inventory when he extracted. That is a lie, right? There's no way. It doesn't end, dude.
Let me get my tinfoil
It's
hat
not
real quick.
happening. It's not happening.
Shit.
Got
It's real.
10
I don't believe it.
hours, I'm ready, dude.
All right, I'm seeing all these fucking clues. You know what? I think it's happening. It's happening tomorrow. I'm converted. I'm reconverted.
You better
I'm
wake
back.
up, man.
I'm fucking back.
Again, you woke up for dark as well. Come on, Soma.
Hey, here's my
I
problem. If they
did,
release it
I
on a
did.
Monday, that's fucking disrespectful. How you gonna put a playtest out on a Monday?
That's when you should
I've
do
already
it.
looked at this stuff. They've put it out on like every single day of the week, pretty much. I think they did like a
Mhm.
Wednesday, a Thursday, Friday, Tuesday,
I don't know.
all that kind of stuff.
I got
You definitely want your playtest to start during the week instead of weekends for the server's
yeah, I
sake.
guess people can
So
do
us
that.
degenerates can get a head start. I like what you're saying.
Yeah, but think of all like the early access playtest games you've played in the past that have like launched on a Friday or a Saturday. Those servers aren't
Get
fire.
pounded. They
die.
get pounded.
Yeah.
Thursday is a great day for a weekend playtest. Launch it
agree.
on Thursday. 'Cause
Wasn't the
I've got-
last
I've
one
got
on a
most
Wednesday?
of my
I think it
That's
started
better,
on a
but
Wednesday.
Monday is disrespectful. Monday's a fuck you from the developer.
If it's a week-long playtest, then yeah, it's kind of oof. But if EA drops tomorrow on a Monday, which I now believe is the case,
They just got a 30-day extension. Guys, put down the fucking crack pipe. He came in the server, said, I got a 30-day extension for my lord. Let's stop. Let's come on.
Sounds like a
Sorry.
playtest to me.
Yeah.
I'm the kid fucking tattling for you guys smoking weed in high school. I'm sorry I have to be that guy, but it's not happening, all right?
And dude, you're gonna feel so stupid tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Like
whenever
I'll buy.
playing.
Like I said, if early access came out tomorrow, I'd buy everyone on this podcast their copy. Easy.
Ken too.
Yeah, I'll buy Kins too. Why not? 'Cause it's not
Okay,
happening.
shake on
Ooh.
it.
It's just
Okay.
it's not happening.
Hey, you heard it here.
All right. Digital handshake. We're all gonna be playing fucking free dad tomorrow. It's gonna be great.
Sure.
Can't
Well,
wait.
It's gonna be $150 a copy too. It's gonna be-
Oh god.
The Edge of
I'll buy a
Darkness
standard
edition.
edition.
Yeah.
Standard.
Oh man, I think with that, that's a good spot to end it. I'm a believer again. The cult of the 19th, based on zero information, by the way. PSA: we have no insider info. We have never spoken with Iron Mace or Terrence or SDF or Grayson. We have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
Oh,
We're
speak
just
for yourself,
nerdy
man.
fans. Okay,
Yeah, I was
maybe
gonna
you,
say, I'm in his
maybe you guys have talked to Grayson. I never have. I would love to have Grayson. Like Grayson, if you're listening, come on the podcast. Let's
come on.
talk.
We'll behave. I'll chill out.
But we don't get
Grayson started
insider
naming me
info.
back.
We don't get any insider info. At least I don't. So
You imagine if that man came on this podcast? He'd be harassed for
I
an
know.
hour and a half.
I know.
You guys couldn't help yourself. I'd be like, anyway, man. So like, how'd you get in the game? You'd be like, so how many items, how many toes did SDF's character model have? And are there 19? Is it coming out tomorrow? Like, you guys would be asked some weird questions. I already know.
You're right.
I already know.
You're right.
You
I
guys
hope
would be worried
Grayson's
about
ready.
me. I'd make a cum joke. He'd laugh. And then you guys would be on your crack pipe theory, you know?
He
You
would
know,
never talk to any of us again after that, but he'd tough it out for the podcast.
Iron Mace has probably watched the podcast. We have talked about dicks and vaginas and cum. That's why they're never coming on. They're never coming on. This is the
Burnt that bridge.
I don't know,
unofficial.
dude. They were in the elite Discord at one point.
A very short point.
Yeah.
What is the
Much
elite
worse
Discord?
things were said.
Yeah, we've
Wouldn't
said
you like to
some.
know,
We've said
Donicus?
some wild shit.
Yeah. Now that
You've
we're talking
heard
like
about
this,
it.
I do want to. I don't know what elite is. No, I don't.
What Discord?
Top. Huh?
Yeah,
Discord.
what is-
you guys
which-
use Discord.
Yeah, I
Okay.
thought this is
This is
TeamSpeak, right?
This
Yeah.
is getting sketchy. Now I really. Oh man.
It's the Shadow Wizard Discord.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's the dark
Right.
web Discord. Hey, bought an ounce of mushrooms off that Discord. Don't talk to me about it, all right?
Mr. Donicus,
Huh.
where can people find you on the internet, sir?
I've been streaming recently at DuhDonnie with 2 E's at the end on Twitch, so check me out there. Doing some cowboy shit, running around, doing yeehaw. And I might post on YouTube one day. We'll see. Maybe a video soon. TM soon.
Beautiful. Mr. JayGriffYuh, where can people find you?
I'm JayGriffYuh on Twitch and YouTube.
Perfect.
That's it. Ken, your turn.
Ken.
Turn what? KenKnobi on YouTube and Twitch and Instagram, but don't follow me there because that's weird.
For real.
Awesome.
Is that? Why would you talk about?
Dude, I don't know. I'm fucking nervous. I don't know, dude.
Wait, there's a new pinned message in the
You
dead
don't want to
Discord.
see it.
I don't want to know.
You want me to read it for you?
Do it.
Chant the holy leader's name Grayson 9 times. Go outside. Difficult for some, I know. Put your legs together, look up and face the sun, and make a Y with your arms and body in the direction of the sun. Praise the sun. 5. Optional. Drink a tankard of ale in both the name of Grayson and the monochromic light of the silver sun. That's
beautiful.
That's the new one.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, I'm Soma at Soma on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, and at _Soma on YouTube. Ken, you are a fantastic guest. You're awesome, man. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
me.
thanks, man. It was fun.
Yeah, we will definitely have you back on. It was super fun to hang out with you tonight. So much appreciated, man.
Of course.
We need to
Chat.
have enough guests on this podcast. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you here. Sure. That's what I love to do. We need to have enough guests on this podcast where we can make a tier list. That's how many guests we need. That's the final episode of this podcast is a guest tier list.
See, if you would have started with that, I would have been trying so much harder because I am
Well,
just naturally competitive. But
sorry, buddy.
unlucky. Unlucky.
Yeah. You'll get rank 1 one day, maybe.
Yeah, I want to
Come
be
back.
rank 1 guest.
You'll come back on. You'll get your chance to rank up.
We'll do 2 different tier lists. You know, one for how well you spoke, and one for the good looks. You know, we got you.
Yeah, you did. You're solid A.
Machine gun
the
Kenny over
strengths.
here. Machine gun Ken. Chat. Folks on YouTube, thanks for watching. This was a very fun one. Again, Ken, thanks a lot. And make sure you guys follow, subscribe, all that happy shit on everyone's socials. Subscribe to everyone's YouTube channels. You guys know what to do. Click the buttons. All right, folks. Apparently, right as we ended the podcast, a new video dropped on the official Dark and Darker YouTube channel. So we need to watch that. We can't let that go to waste. That's content, baby. So let's check this out.
Literally 3 minutes ago. That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
Is it
Dude,
shitty to play an
it
11-minute
is-
video on the podcast? That's
Yeah, we'll do
okay,
it.
right?
Who cares?
Is that
Their
shitty,
podcast
Jay? Is that shitty?
About their game.
I don't know.
Nah, it's fun.
Okay. Fuck it. If you guys think it's
Nah,
okay.
Who gives a fuck? It's all good.
You can cut
Okay.
it up if you have to.
Our podcast is literally us dick sucking their game like all day. So let's watch the video.
Yeah, let's slob on this knob. Here we go. All right, I'm playing it.
I see a 6.
It's looking good. It's looking crispy. Look at those portraits on the bottom left.
This is Ruins, yeah?
Yeah, yep.
Yep. I'm just saying, rogue number 21, he had a 15 stack and a 6 stack of arrows. That's 21? I don't know.
Man.
Wait, what's
Now we got a
6
range. Now we have a
plus
range, baby.
21 minus 14.
What is that, though? 27, 13. Damn, I'm already
That's a lot
off.
of numbers.
Uh-oh. Still buggy with the boards. That's okay,
The
though.
numbers, Mason.
They have a few hours to fix that before they drop the EA tomorrow.
Yeah, it's coming out.
Dude, it's so much darker. You see that? Am I smoked?
It's a little darker, yeah.
It's definitely darker.
Yeah, it's looking better. The lighting is looking better. Last time the lighting was a little scuffed, in my opinion.
Like a rogue still has the double jump.
This is Ranger.
No, I know, but I'm talking about the rogue portrait. You can actually see their perks.
Oh,
don't
I
think
see.
you've always been
Oh,
able to
yeah,
see
yeah,
that.
yeah. Sorry, good
Ooh.
call. That's a good call.
That's good.
Yeah, like that.
Good call on that.
Come on, buddy. I believe.
You can do this, Ranger number 6. Come on.
This is the content we wanted today.
And then the rogue just flexes on him. Like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they just finished polishing up the ruins map for early access tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're finding all the jump spots. Don't worry.
I think they're
Wait,
they're
is he
showcasing.
smoked, or is that invisible wall? No,
I think they're showcasing that you can't abuse ruins anymore with double jump.
he
I
just
think that's
jumped
what I'm
over.
seeing.
Let's see.
Look at
I
that.
don't know.
Oh,
Ah, they're showing people that they're
Interesting.
fixing their crap. This is great.
square rock, very slippery.
It's covered in wet
good.
moss. Yes.
I don't think the intended experience was to get Batmaned every day.
Oop, that hurt.
Oh, oh, blue flaming arrow. That's weird.
The head.
That's new. Wait, that's a longbow skill. You see that? Or am I smoked? I can't tell.
Couldn't tell.
How are you, dog?
Man, I miss Dark and Darker.
Yeah, me too. It's-
This makes
Looks
me
beautiful.
sad.
It's looking fun. It does look fun to play.
oh, luck potion. That was
Okay.
weird.
Wait, really?
Wait, what?
Okay. wait,
It's
rewind
there was
that,
like a
go back.
tooltip on it. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, we'll just play. We'll just play it through. Just
Okay. Yeah.
Let me go back.
Oh, it's just like an unfinished item, but it's perfect.
Yeah.
Weird.
Look at the thumbs up icon. See that? That's the luck potion. Oh shit! That hurt.
It's getting shitted on. This is KenKnobi.
You guys see that?
This is the
No, that was
evolution
Jay.
of
That was Jay.
it.
He died catching Chain Lightning.
Prestige item drop. Probability of acquiring advanced items.
Okay.
Did you see
Like
the
when you
problem
open
with that
chests
fight
and
there?
stuff.
That's
The
cool.
wizard was casting with the staff off the boat before he died.
Yeah, the staff.
Yeah.
True. Embarrassing.
You know what's crazy? Is there's motherfuckers playing Dark and Darker right now on this planet. God damn them. People
Yeah,
get to play the
every time.
game. No.
Kinda makes me angry.
Dude, you know they're having a badass like server connection, no rubber banding at all when they're playing. Oh my god, it's amazing. that's the one pet peeve that drives me freaking nuts with some of the playtests, is the servo issues.
It wasn't so bad.
It was pretty bad like the first 2 days, the latest playtest.
Yeah, a lot of people said they had issues. I guess I was very lucky.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem
Damn.
either. I was lucky.
Dude, that reminds me. We have a friend of ours who like loved playing Dark and Darker. Does Rival play now after the Ranger change? Does he just refuse to play?
He refuses to play Dark and Darker forever because there's ammo attached to Rangers now with bows. Ridiculous.
What a pussy.
Ridiculous.
Wow, hold on, he's our buddy.
He's
But
a
yeah,
great
I
guy.
mean, like,
He's my friend. He's a great guy, but still, that's weak. Come on,
Still
Rival.
a pussy.
I love you, buddy.
That's a bad hill to die on.
I agree with that too. Okay, more skeletons dying.
Should make a conspiracy video about this video.
Dude, there's gonna be somebody that's gonna break it down. He jumped 19 different times.
Well, look
Down and
at
out, stay up all night.
look at the numbers they've chosen: 6, 14, and 21. How can we
Okay.
deduce info from that? I don't know. I'm just saying.
6
Welcome.
months, 14 days, and 21 hours from when the video drops. Confirmed.
You said Barbarian 21 as well, dude? No.
How about 6
Put it
hours, 14 minutes, 21 seconds?
Oh,
I feel like that's better.
a better feeling. That's
Yeah.
a better feeling.
I like that more. 6
It was
months. Get out of here,
6
Donnie.
degrees. It was pointed 6 degrees from the north when he extracted that.
Actually, these are geocache coordinates that you have to go and find the only available copies of Dark and Darker
Ooh.
somewhere in South Korea.
If you look inside of the packaging of your Dark and Darker coffee beans,
Oh,
there's actually a torrent code that will link you to the gameplay.
No,
Yeah,
those
your
stairs
point,
totally
it's-
could have moved. See that?
There's like some sundial secrets, some Indiana Jones level shenanigans here to get your Dark and Darker code.
Hidden room. Yeah, okay.
I see that
does not
at
have
the
the
top of the
crouch.
kill feed, a barbarian killed a fighter with a Viking sword. That's how I know this video is fake, because you can't get a kill with a Viking sword. It's a terrible weapon.
Fair.
These are all paid actors.
I like how
These are
all the
play
kills are
testers.
barbarian and rogue. Sounds about right. Game never changes.
I like how he jumps while he reloads the crossbow. That's fun.
Yeah, the only wizard died 3 seconds into the video. Accurate.
For
Trap happy. Oh, there's a fighter right on the other side of that wall.
I like
Yeah,
how
I'm
you're showing off that you can jump while reloading the windlass. Windlass.
Mm-hmm. I didn't
I don't
you
know
could
who
do
this ranger is, but I hate him. The amount of traps.
I'd like to think this is Terrence, SDF, and Grayson trioed up.
That's good.
Did you guys like the
And this
trap
is,
changes?
Sorry, say again.
Did you guys like the trap changes? How they added like the tether distance, and they added the lock picking minigame back.
I don't like.
Oh,
Tether distance.
I don't like having to click. I think that's kind of shitty, to be honest.
Yeah, I hate it.
yeah, I think the way better trap mechanic when you're caught in the trap would just be to like spam space.
Oh, here we go.
You know, boys, I don't want to be that guy, but this is fun.
Oh! There we go. Woo! Ouch. Oh no!
That guy uninstalled.
Oh man, he
Nope.
stepped in his own trap.
Tough. It's tough. I don't know if I like the tether. I don't know.
I'm not a big fan of the tether. Get rid
Yeah,
of the
it's
skill check, get rid of the tether.
The tether is, I kind of like it, but I kind of hate it. I like having the ability to move a little bit while you're trapped. But the problem is sometimes I get trapped, I don't realize I'm trapped because I can still move a little bit.
Yeah.
Whereas when I used to
Oh
step
yeah,
into
I
a
didn't
trap,
even know they added a tether to it. I had no clue.
Yeah, but see, like he's putting this trap down in front of the blue portal. It won't even matter because you have the little tether to walk around.
Exactly. You'll be able to walk right into it.
So, yeah, I don't know.
I would like different kinds of traps.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I'd like one that's sort of like a tripwire, where it's a mildly delayed. So say like someone runs by your fighter, kicks it, it'll like a second will go by, you'll like hear a noise that indicates it, and maybe a fireball or firebomb will go off on the ground, and maybe you can get trapped on the other side from your team because you rushed in and hit a trap.
Yeah, you can get real creative with that kind of stuff.
You know what's interesting is there's not any indication that there's a bard player in this match or warlock. I'm not seeing any of those classes in the kill feed.
Well,
I'm
bards
saving
don't
that
get
for early
kills,
access tomorrow.
So
But the lighting on that bridge looks actually very nice.
I think the lighting overall looks much better.
That's it.
I like it.
Boys. What do you think?
Oh, where are my little?
What do you guys think?
I'm a little underwhelmed, to be honest.
Why?
I don't know why my webcam died.
I mean, it didn't really show us anything new besides the lighting. But I guess that wasn't the point of the video.
I think the
I'll-
point of
I'll
the
take what I can
video.
get.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm underwhelmed. I'm neutral on it. I'm happy to see they're releasing a gameplay video. I think that's not good news for EA dropping tomorrow. I'll be honest. But I think there was one important thing that is actually great about this video, and that is showcasing that they have fixed double jump abuse on ruins.
Yeah.
Supposedly,
Yeah, dude.
maybe. It looks
They'll-
like
they'll find
that,
a way.
so. Yeah, you're probably right. Players are clever. They're dumb and clever. Well, that was awesome. I'm happy they dropped a video. That's cool. I love that that video dropped literally 60 seconds after we ended the podcast. That's hilarious.
For real.
Huge.
Soma luck, dude. I'm telling you. It's a real thing, Jay. But yeah, that was cool. Any oh yeah, luck potion. That was cool. So like a magic find potion. I love that. There's a glisten on the sword. Okay, that's cool. 3-man blue portals. They were already in. They were still in. Any keen eyes in chat that noticed anything that we might not have? No quivers. Hey, what's up, Toma? No quivers. Any thoughts, boys? Any comments? Or just cool? There's a video.
It wasn't nothing groundbreaking. At least that I saw.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was about to say it, but then like some action happened. But I was like, I don't want to be that guy, fellas. But it's all right. It's nice to see. I mean, it's nice. You know, it'd be fun if they just drop something every week. Just a little play of them doing it. I mean, you know, it's nice to watch. See like the little tiny changes they make here and there. Sure, it's fun.
I feel like they need a video editor.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even need to edit. Yeah, like you just
I mean,
hit record, hit stop.
yeah, but you could do like a breakdown or here's our new stuff. Like they don't do any of that for any of their videos.
Yeah.
A lot of game
Yeah.
companies do, you know.
Hmm.
This playtest we made X, Y, Z changes and these balance changes and this is some new stuff. Nah,
I think
just-
that'll come with like early access and stuff. A better like PR team or just a what was it called? It's like community. What's that role called? The guy that like
Talking about
basically
PR?
talks to the community. Yeah,
Community
like the
management,
community
public
manager.
relations.
Yeah. There'll be a guy. There'll be some dude. His name will be Soma because he's gonna work for free. He'll be like, I'll do it for free.
I sent
Just give me-
Iron Mason emails like I've been working in influencer marketing and community management and streaming and gaming for over 10 years. I'm volunteering for free if you guys need help, but I never got a response. RIP. It's okay.
Soma, our champion.
Apparently not.
We'd know too much. This
Yeah.
podcast would be ruined. We couldn't talk. We'd just be like, oh
No.
well, there's I can't even fuck.
Yeah. We'd be neutered.
man.
We'd be doing this a lot.
Yeah.
We can't talk about it. It's not cool.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. I'm glad that we caught that before ending the stream. I think now
True.
we can end it officially. End episode 21 of the Darkest Hour. And again, Ken, thanks for hanging out.
Of course, thanks for having
Yeah,
me.
thank you, Ken.
All right.
Anytime.
No, it's great to have you, Ken. Thanks for coming.
I'm
man.
not doing
Thanks
it
for
again.
Yeah, we're not.
Definitely
No,
gonna
we're
hit
not
you
doing
up
that
for-
again. Yeah.
We're gonna hit you up for a few carries, me and Soma. Jay might be able to hang with you, but you know, remember that time you said you were miserable and you just enable people to have fun?
Yeah, I love
That'd
doing
be
that.
playing. That'd be playing with me and Soma. So.
That sounds great.
Thanks,
Honestly,
buddy.
yeah, that's the most fun in the game is playing with people who suck.
Damn.
I'm not that bad. I'm not as good as you
Oh,
guys, but I don't think I
I
suck. I'm not great. I think I'm
That was
pretty
a bad
average.
word. Is,
No. You know what? If I play wizard, I suck. How about that? I suck bad.
Let me coach you.
Okay.
You play wizard, I'll play cleric. It'll be fun.
Put him through wizard school, Ken.
Hell yeah, go to wizard
Okay,
school.
I'll go to wizard school.
Oh,
like
so you'll
that.
go to wizard school with Ken, but not me. No. It's okay, son. No.
I better nerd this one.
No, I suck. It's true.
Unbelievable.
You caught me.
I mean, his hair is
Yeah.
pretty good, Jay. I'm sorry. Like, you know,
Hey, Jay, take off that hat for a second.
Take it off,
Bro.
Jay.
No.
See?
Go
Oh,
get a
you don't have to do that.
new box of dye, buddy. Come on. Come on. man.
Wizard fight!
Love it.
Wizard fight!
Podcast is over. Time
That's
to
all I
go.
got. That's
Oh
all I
my
got.
god, you guys are the
That's good.
best.
That's
All
good.
right, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Oh, that's great.